Hello, hello, and welcome back to Pokemon Black 2, but randomized. I have something just outside of the random distance there, at the very top of the screen. And I think I'm about ready. I haven't done literally anything since I ended the last video. I literally just hit stop recording, left the room, hit start, and re-entered. No prep time. In fact, you can even compare the timestamp on the bottom screen. It starts off right where the last video ended. There's no time in between. I'm ready. The Giant Chasm. This is the spot where Kyurem's power resonates. Here, Kyurem can use the full extent of its power and easily cover all of Unova in ice. Kyurem, come. Hello. I have a memory that has continued to haunt me. Just one. The unpleasant look in your eyes reminds me of it. That aside, this is my gift to you to show my respect for making it this far. I'll freeze you solid here so you can watch my glorious ascent. Kyurem, glaciate. And this is where I die. Zekrom, Fusion Bolt. So you came. The freak without a human heart. N. Zekrom told me Kyurem is suffering. I can't allow selfish humans to make Pokemon suffer, and I like Unova. It is a place that taught me how to live as a human. It is a place that made me notice the harmony between Pokemons and human living together. I will protect the Pokemon and humans who live here. Excellent. That was a moving expression of your determination. So the education I provided to make you king wasn't a complete waste then? But I still haven't forgotten that even though I was kind enough to find you when you were living in the forest with Pokemon and take you in and care for you, in the end, you were selfish and disrupted my plans. I was supposed to use your abilities to rule Unova. But I'll forgive you for that as well. Zekrom, which you were kind enough to bring with you, can shatter ice. Now you've saved me the work of searching for it. Well, actually, I knew you'd appear if we fired ice missiles into Opelucid City and you noticed the change. That's an ugly formula. It won't work. Oh, but it will. If I use these. The DNA splicers. Zekrom. Kyurem. Absorb Zekrom. Use Absofusion. I never would have believed that Pokemon could fuse together. That there was a formula like this? You fool. Last time I was going to use you to capture people's hearts and minds to rule them. But this time I'm simply going to use overwhelming power and rule with an iron fist. Do you understand? If you had simply become king, Unova would have remained beautiful. Come now, trainer. This time no one will save you. But to make things interesting, I'll give you a chance. Let's see if you can stop this Kyurem. What's this? Your Pokeballs are trembling? Could your Pokemon be shaking with rage? No, that's not possible. Simple tools don't have emotion or thought. Come, challenge Kyurem. Just so you know, catching it is impossible. My cane emits signals that disrupt the function of all Pokeballs. Well, in that case, since you want to try to roll with an iron fist, I'm going to use my own overwhelming power against you. God damn, this music is so good. I think I'm just gonna go for Dragon Claw. I'm hoping that it doesn't knock me out here. I was actually expecting an ice move, so thankfully. And of course you paralyzed me. I don't think this actually knocks you out, but I'm hoping to at least do half. Okay, good. Actually, it does exactly half. Well, I just die here, but I'll take the free death. For a free switch, I mean. I'm really hoping also that it does not have freeze dry. Because that just ends me. Oh, I only have one mud bomb. The thing is, Kyurem is Dragon and Ice. Well, I guess Fiery Dance is neutral. But it does resist my Surf. Fusion Bolt doesn't affect me. It's actually respectable, considering it's a Gastrodon against one of the strongest legendaries of all time. Free Shock. I'm pretty sure that's an Ice-type move that has a chance to paralyze. Just like Ice Burn. I should survive, I would think. It is physical, though. Actually, you should end up just knocking yourself out with that. right? Is that physical? It does knock me. It's not physical. Okay. Well, we'll send him off the flame then. All these ice type moves I do resist. Dragon I don't, but you've only shown dragon breath. I'm just gonna discharge. That should still knock you out. Slash, that's a new one. Flame body? Nope, of course not. And does knock you. The music switch up is interesting. Kirim and Zekrom were separated. I can't believe it. The Black Kirim I went to all the trouble of preparing. How irritating. Now I have to go recapture Kirim, don't I? But first, I'll take down this disgusting trainer with my own hand. This time I will succeed. No matter what they try, no one will be able to stop me. Okay, Sonia. Sitting in Torkoal. My team isn't healed. Oh, is it healed? Who healed me? Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm gonna dig now. Please don't earthquake. I don't think you get that. And before you get that, no, pluck. I avoid. No, it doesn't knock you. I know you got hella good defense, but that is stab and super effective, and from a Garchomp that's higher level than you, I expected it to do a little bit more. I'll just do it again. Watch me. It's not like you have flame body or anything. I'm not scared of white smoke. Get a level up thanks to the lucky egg. Excadrill. I should outspeed you as well. I'll just keep digging. I really wish I had Earthquake right now. I could do with an extra 20. You have Blizzard. This better knock you or I die. Okay, good. Buffalent. Well, it's got some decent HP. I think I'll switch over to Dragonclaw. Because in the 2 turns that Dig would take, I can deal 160 base power damage. Ice move. Why does everything have a fucking ice move? Really? Okay, I die here. It's fine. I get a free switch. That crit was not a necessary game. But I do get a free switch to Virizion. I'm pretty sure Sacred Sword should actually knock you out from that health, even with my really bad attack stat. Good. And Virizion wants to learn Swords Dance. Yes, please. You need it. Yeah, I'll give it a Crush Claw. Don't need to worry about lowering their defense if my attack stat is actually through the roof for once. Semi-Poor. You sure about that? Probably has a flying type or ice type move. Flying type move, of course it does. I'm just dead here. I don't die. I'm actually legitimately shocked. Semi-Poor has some pretty decent offenses. Okay, well. Also, that move does have a chance to miss, but we'll ignore that for now. It also has a high chance to crit, so, you know. I really cannot stress how much I really fucking hate RNG, by the way. Hopefully, I should just be able to take you out with the Mud Bomb. Bruh. I mean, I just have to wait for the animation. That's me just throwing my controller down, waiting. I already know I'm dying if Power Whip's gonna fucking land. What even is this game? I actually almost just sent out my moth. Habanero, you should outspeed. Get rid of the stupid monkey. I'm sick of looking at it. Smug face. Let's go with the highest possible damage I can give. That won't miss. Oh, go fuck yourself. Yeah, it's damaged. I still should be outspeeding you. Should. Okay. I don't know why I actually expected there to be like a sucker punch or something. You seem to have every coverage move. I clearly would outspeed you, but of course you would have a priority move that would just knock me out. Need it, queen. Well, I know I'll outspeed you. And I know that this will kill you. And before focus dash. Okay, good. And he's got one more, I think. I have not actually been keeping that great of track here. Trying to learn Future Sight. I don't have a use for it. Actually, if I was to go for Future Sight and then Fiery Dance, Future Sight would actually be boosted, but that's a little situational. I don't like Future Sight, to be honest. And that's Future Sight with current generation standards. I don't actually know if that's accurate for Gen 5, so I don't want to risk it. Gyarados. Is that your last? Looks like it. Well, I don't need to worry too much because I have a Choice Specs Discharge in the back that I know for sure will outspeed Gyarados. So as long as I can just damage somewhere, we're good. Ice Fang, Ice Gem, Ice Fang. Might knock me. I survive. Hey, okay. It really helps that that wasn't stab. This should just knock you. Good. And a crit. I always love how that's how RNG rewards me in games, is it does give me crits when the opponent's HP was already low enough that they were going to fall anyway. Also very close to another level up. How can this be? I'm the creator of Team Plasma. I'm perfect. I'm the absolute ruler who will change the world. He's actually throwing a tantrum here. And I've lost to some unknown trainer not once, but twice? I can't accept this. This is impossible. I can't be bested by fools who can't even use Pokemon correctly. You know, I actually do take kind of mild offense to that. Like, just because I spam the A button doesn't mean I don't play Pokemon correctly, bruh. It's hard to call you this, but Father, please understand. I would have chosen a different word for him. Pokemon are not tools. Pokemon and humans take each other to greater heights. They are our wonderful partners. Some humans understand this. Why can't you? Shut your mouth. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Don't talk like a person, you freak. No real person could talk to a Pokemon. Lord Ghetsis has lost control. We'll take it from here. Okay. Without Father, Team Plasma is farewell. On behalf of everyone, thank you. Kyurem is fine. Now, it has lost its power, but it will come here again. Zekrom says thank you as well. That's right. I can talk with Pokemon. On that day 2 years ago, a certain trainer in Alder taught me something. By accepting different ideas, this world creates a chemical reaction. So I met many different Pokemon and people and heard so much. That's how my world quietly grew bigger. By being with Pokemon, humans can continue towards new horizons. By being with humans, Pokemon can exhibit their true power. That's what Zekrom taught me. The ideal for Pokemon and me. And someday both ideals and truth will come together. Then Pokemon and humans will be free from the oppression of Pokeballs. You? What are you and your Pokemon striving for? You should head to the Pokemon League and put your ideals to the test. Team Plasma's ship flew away. Is it over? I think it is. I see. So it's finally over. More importantly, you rescued Kieran from Team Plasma, right? You're really something. I'm gonna make sure Purloin gets back to my sister. Still can't take it out of the Pokeball yet, though. What are you gonna do? You say go to the Pokemon League? It's a good idea. I mean, you're the strongest in Unova, right? Go prove it. Do you remember where we first met up in the Giant Chasm? If you follow the path from there, it goes out onto Route 23. Victory Road and the Pokemon League are just past there. I guess I gotta head to the Pokemon League. Okay, so I guess we gotta go to the Pokemon League. It's been way too long since I last recorded. I've mentioned it quite a few times. I've been having a lot of issues with OBS. I guess a few months ago there was an update to OBS where as OBS opens, it sends a whole bunch of power to the GPU to make sure every scene, every HDR application, every plugin can open smoothly and all at once. Even though I don't have any plugins or anything extra with OBS, it's still, you know, sending all these massive power spikes to my GPU. And I guess my GPU is just old enough that it's starting to degrade. It also doesn't really help that my GPU was overclocked out of the box, so it's degrading faster than it's really supposed to. So after months, and actually literally months of trying to come up with fixes to make sure that OBS can actually function, because it was the only program that wasn't functioning, I have now upgraded to Windows 11 for one, because that also helps with some of the I guess power delivery to the GPU. It makes it so that way OBS can't just spike all that power from my GPU. It actually ramps it up properly now. I've also underclocked my GPU. I updated OBS. Hopefully everything's gonna actually stay functioning now, because it's kind of annoying to not do anything with a program and it literally just stops working overnight, like for no reason. I had recorded the first part of this video, woke up the next morning to record this part, and yeah, every time I try to open up OBS, it says that my graphics drivers are not installed or not supported. It's like, but you didn't have a problem yesterday. You didn't have a problem like literally 5 hours ago. But it's functional now. That said, I actually just want to wrap this video up. I've actually made a little bit of progress. How have I not fought you, though? Okay, let me fight you really quick. Yeah, I tried to record and ended up having a bunch of issues, but are you kidding me? They're not even ace. Sorry, they are ace trainers. They're not Pokemon Rangers. I don't know why I'm having to fight them again. I actually did fight you for sure because I didn't see you and ran up to you. What in the hell is happening? Yeah, your number of losses went up again. Anywho, this guy I was able to avoid at least. It's not a whole bunch of progress. I did fight her by accident, walked right up the center of those stairs. But you do get to talk to N. He shows up and gives you the HM for Waterfall. Also, there's a badge check and a fancy ass door. But yeah, this is the Victory Road. I'm gonna explore this in the next video. Like I said, I kind of wanted to wrap this video up just so I have an outro to the video and I can put it up and I can just do the Victory Road in Pokemon League all in one video. Might as well. Which means that there's that video, the next one. And there's also whatever post game I can come up with. I don't actually know too much about the post game, so I'm going to be going at that kind of blind. But yeah, sorry again about the delay in videos. I promise it's not my fault. I'm trying my damnedest. OBS just did not want to function. In his defense, my computer is ancient, so it's like trying to communicate with my PC, and my PC's like, well, let me turn on my hearing aid. I can't hear you. What? Sonny boy? What? Doesn't like all this newfangled technology, trying to mess with it. But it seems to be working smoothly now. Been playing a lot of Pokemon Champions in that downtime and spent all day Sunday upgrading my PC, all day yesterday trying to make sure everything was still compatible and functional. Spent a bunch of time this morning trying to edit out this video. And now here I am at 11:42 a.m. I've already missed a lot of my day off. That's great. But I did get it functional again. I am not upset, at least. So hey, do me a favor. Leave a like and sub for my troubles. Or you can leave a dislike. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm also sorry about the somewhat abrupt ending. I can go over a little bit more in next video about the game specifically. I just want to explain. PC was broken. PC no longer broken. Hopefully. Can't find wood, but knock knock. But until next time, where I'm going to be taking on the Pokemon League after going through the tunnel, apparently. Until then, take care.